now that we're on the Canucks, anyone concerned about the Demko injury? I have every single alarm in my head at maximum.
Yeah.
I
Injury
It's
that's never been had before by an NHL player. That doesn't
also
sound good.
as someone who's had a knee injury, now then again, I am not a superhuman freak athlete. Whenever there's someone who has a knee injury, especially if it's a rare knee injury that keeps re-aggravating, it raises so many alarm bells
Is
because
this?
yeah,
I hate to say this, but this feels like Price.
it
It was
kind
it
of
was it was
does.
it was just like this when it happened. There was not much information out there. We don't really know what's going on. Leg
Someone like
issues. He might be
Landeskog's
back.
injury
He might
too.
not. He might never be 100% again. I've
He might
heard
be ready
so
in a
many
week.
different things. I don't think so.
No,
no,
neither
he
do
Whenever
won't
I.
be.
whenever the information is this
That's the reporting.
disjointed and there's bad stuff coming out, good stuff coming out, I tend to lean with. I think the more realistic possibility is that I think this player has a very serious injury, and I think it's doubtful that he'll ever reach the same level of play he did again. I think he is going to play
Hmm.
again. I think it will be this season, and I think that first game that he plays, is going to answer a lot of questions
The
because
question I would have is, do you think he plays a game in 2024? Do you think he plays a game before the new year? Personally,
Um,
I have my doubts because if it's an injury that keeps aggravating like this, they now have two goalies that can, like Vancouver with their two goalies, can
yeah,
stay competitive, I think.
and like
Is and
the
they
fact that
shouldn't rush Demko.
the fact they picked up Lankinen,
Lankinen has been good as well,
yeah, it
career
definitely
wise.
adds some. It definitely takes away the rush on getting Demko back 20%. Or like we got Silovs, he's done unbelievable in the preseason or postseason, sorry. And then you got
small
Lankinen, who's
sample.
improved. Yeah, but still, even then, looking at the high stress game, like very few goalies, very few
Goalies are
players
weird.
Hmm.
can keep it up. I mean, that being said, Bennington did it his first rookie year, so yeah, he's a point there. But like I said, you got Lankinen, who's a proven
Hmm.
I think the
backup.
Canucks, I agree. I think that if they miss the playoffs this year, it won't be because of the goaltending. Like they
No,
have
No,
enough talent on the roster that they'll be able to
yeah,
overcome not having an elite
yeah.
goalie, but having like if they get average goaltending, they should be good enough for second or third in the division. No
I
problem.
think
I don't think they
Hmm.
av
win the division without Demko.
no average
Um,
goaltending and under
Yeah. Lankinen has been a
pocket
career
style.
910,
Yeah.
which is good. That's
Oh yeah.
solid. That can keep you competitive.
Yeah.
for sure. It's just this whole idea of we don't really know what's happening and slowly things come out that contradict each other and stuff. This just reminds me too much of the Price situation that was happening at first. And
Hmm.
I hope Demko's all right, but I have my doubts. It really concerns me when I hear this stuff. Like five soccer players I think I've ever had. I think it's a muscle
Yeah.
thing.
It's the
Yeah,
first
it's a
hockey
t
player and five soccer players, and that's about it.
yeah.
I'm sure some soccer nerd could pull up. Oh, only five soccer players have had this injury. Oh, it's the blah 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 blah.
I actually found what it was, but I forget. I forget what it was.
It's it's
Oh
right
wow,
by the
that could have been
labia.
It's
It's
useful.
a
kind of on the
stabilizer at the back of your knee. It's a
yeah,
stabilizing muscle at the back of your knee.
yeah. It's right by the joint.
Okay, that sounds like that could either end his career or be fine.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
like if you take time,
Be
it could
okay.
either never heal properly or you
Be
just
all
take a
right.
breather and it heals perfectly.
I
It's
think
soft tissue, and soft tissue can be so weird
yeah.
sometimes and never heal properly. It's so hard to tell. Or sometimes it's just you rehab it and you keep rehabbing, and then suddenly it's stronger than ever. Especially with the
Yeah.
muscle.
Absolutely.
If he rehabs it properly, he could come back and be better because he's rehabbed it to be stronger than it was before. That's what's so weird about it. Or it could end his career. Like look at Gabriel Landeskog with his knee injury. How there's the whole thing of, oh, he could be back by this season, and now he's missed two straight seasons, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. I think he
And
is.
he's not playing.
I think he's on the trend for this season. I think it's pretty much been confirmed, but I mean, we'll
He
see.
hasn't been playing in the preseason though.
Yeah, but I don't know if they would play him. I think they'll give him that time to rest it up more. I think he's been skating with the team though for the
That's good. But
offseason.
again,
Yeah, that
that's
could go
a
either way.
year. That's over a year behind what they were
Yeah.
hoping for.